Hi, today I'm Callum Athwell. I'll be showing you my practice routine. I practice around 3 days per week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, those kind of times, for around half an hour to an hour. And first of all, when you start, you'll obviously need a warm up. So I'd first do what I call it a finger and fret, just by doing this. This means you've got that you're limbering up as well, and that you can fret properly so you don't make an error while practicing. And after I do those, I'd usually do scales, like the major scale, and back down, the blues scale, things like that. And then I'd start doing my arpeggios, like the minor arpeggio and the major. And after that, for my normal fingerstyle technique practice, I would usually play a song called Lowrider like this. Because it offers a lot of stretching and moving around, pivoting, things like that, so it really helps to get used to moving around the fretboard a lot, and it helps with the right hand technique as well. And for slap, I'd probably play Aeroplane like this. But that would probably be too fast, because practicing too fast won't help you, because you won't get how the song works, you won't get how you're meant to deconstruct it, like see what scales work in the song and how to play it accurately. So you do it at like a speed like this. Then speed it up slowly like this. And then, as you gradually get quicker, you gain more slap technique by using that kind of line, in my opinion. I think so. And after that, if I want to do more technique, like for normal fingerstyle technique, I would usually play like a note, and a random note and an octave, and just repeat, and get faster, and then add more notes as I go, like this. And it would work with slap if you were to do this. So things like that. That once again help with your left hand, right hand technique, and helps with fretting and finger pressure when you're fretting, things like this. And after I do this, I will be trying to sight read too. Like after I warm up, I will find some random song that takes a moderate amount of skill, and I'd read through notations and see if I could kind of deconstruct how it works with scales, what scale they used, how they used it, what genre it is, so you can kind of get a kind of picture of which kind of genres have the same tendencies. Like blues usually have octaves quite a lot, jazz does as well. And sight reading can be helpful, because if you're in a band and they don't have tabs, or you have to learn the song quickly, then if you had the notation, you could just read it and learn how it really works to find a way to innovate the song and make it your own, and maybe even better by changing the bass lines, so on, basically. And with a song, if you have a new or old material, it's better to go for a goal that's a long way away on purpose, but know that it's not unachievable. Because if you were to just say, oh, I want to learn James Brown, I feel good until I get it right, that would be wrong. It's better to play it slow and start speeding up until you can't go wrong, which means you can get it every time, which really improves your skill. By doing that, you can quickly elaborate in notations too, because you'll see how they work, and then put things together and become a better player in general. And with any song, it's easier to just start slow and speed up, and once you know how to play it, you read it thoroughly and take some time to deconstruct it and see what scales they have, what tempo they're using, and then maybe put it into your own songwriting could help. And so when you're practicing new songs, if you see a new song and you learn it, or you have to learn it, it's better to divide it into sections. Like with I Feel Good, instead of just learning the whole thing, which would be a waste of time because it would overwhelm you. So you could just do the first 4 bars, like. So with a song like that, that works because it's a main riff and it'll carry on for a long portion, like the majority of the song, apart from like a bridge or two kind of thing. And once you get that, you can move on to other parts. And then what I do, and what I'm going to be doing for the next 6 weeks, I learn 4 bars and then the next 4 bars for that song, for example, and then I put them together before learning another 4 bars. And when I learn those 4 bars, I put them all 3 together, and I keep going and putting them together until I have the whole song. And then I practice the whole song for a few days, around like a week. So then I know I really have the song. And it's also, with new songs, it's a lot better to slow down. Like with Hysteria, when I was learning that, I was hot-headed, I tried to look cool, but it doesn't work. It's easier to slow down and play it slowly, because then you know where you're going, where you have to move your fingers to at the right time, what speed you're going at, and to really get the groove of the song, really. And that's around it. I'll be doing this for around 6 weeks, 3 days a week, for half an hour to an hour. I'll just be slowing songs down, going through them, deconstructing them, and really making sure that I can play them right, and also focusing on my performance side of things and musicianship kind of thing, because I'll have to read music to be a better musician, and also it's a lot easier if you have a good stage presence while you're playing it, because if you're in a groove, it's easier because you kind of feel it, but you won't get a crowd as much if you don't have good stage presence, so you need to work on confidence and things like this. So that's about it.